Morning guys, welcome back to episode 4 of Paris Marathon Prep. In this video I will be racing at the Cambridge Half Marathon, so I'll be going through my carb load leading up to it. So it's currently Friday, which kicks off the carb load today, my race kit, my race strategy, and also be breaking down the race after.
This marathon prep series is my way of helping you reach your goals by showing how I'm working to achieve mine. Leading up to the 2025 Paris Marathon, I'll be documenting the highs and the lows through prep, showing you how I train, how I feel, and how I approach this journey as a hybrid athlete. From marathons to triathlons to high rocks events, I've learned so much about endurance sports, and now I'm chasing my next big goal, running a sub 2:55 marathon.
So I'm just heading off to the gym to sit on the bike for half an hour, just getting the legs moving. A bit tired at the moment, so get some blood into them. But before that, I'm just having some bagels, kick off the carb load, which I cannot wait for. It'll just be plain bagels and honey, and also super important, leading up to a race, to increase your water and electrolytes. So I'll be having that, and also my Puresport daily morning supplements. So Vitamin D3, Cordyceps, benefits of Cordyceps, increased cardio, endurance and performance, and obviously Vitamin D3, immunity and muscle function. Electrolytes, good old bagels, and yeah, flush it down with a litre of water. As you've just seen, that is breakfast. We've got bananas, oats, honey, chia seeds, and bagels and jam. It is 900 calories, 200 grams of carbs, and that officially starts the carb load. I always get quite excited for the carb load just because I love to eat a lot, but this time I'm doing it right. I don't know if I've mentioned before, but previous carb loads for my Prague Marathon, Manchester Marathon, I got it wrong, calorie loaded first time, so I just thought you just had to eat a lot, which meant on the day I was very bloated, heavy, and got a lot of stomach pains just because I was eating the wrong things. Whereas this time I'm literally purely eating carbs. So I've reduced the dietary fats, dietary protein, and it's just pure carbs. Just out on my walk, my lunch break, also returning some stuff to Nike. Been trying out some race kit things, been trying out the half tights, which I'm not sure if I want to wear them or not. Obviously it's pretty key to have something comfortable on race day, so I'm trying to find what I like. But yeah, so I thought I'd just recap on the last couple of weeks of what's been going on. I haven't actually posted on YouTube for quite a while. I just sort of lacked motivation to do it. Been very busy with work, a lot of late hours, and then trying to balance that with training as well, and then doing TikTok and whatever. It's definitely been hard to get videos out. So anyways, I want to do one for this weekend because it's a big milestone in the whole prep, and also be really interesting to see how quick I can go compared to my last half at the start of prep. So yeah, the last couple of weeks I got ill about 3 weeks ago, which really threw me off my training. Diet went out the window as well. Sort of put on a bit of weight, which isn't ideal, but it is what it is. And yeah, so I won't lie, 3 weeks ago for about 10 days I really did struggle. Runs were feeling slow, I was feeling slow and heavy, which did have a big knock to my confidence. But the last 2 weeks have been good, been really good. And yeah, in that week I did struggle. I couldn't finish one or two of the runs, but hey, that is
marathon prep, you can't smash every run. But yeah, the last 2 weeks been good, been hitting my paces. Lungs are feeling better than ever. So this weekend's going to be a serious test. And I'm looking forward to going out there in a race environment amongst everyone else, carved up in my new race shoes, which I'll show you later. But yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing. First race of the year. Yeah, I'm such a competitive bloke, so being able to have that. Also, just wanted to say, whenever I watch these videos back, I always seem like I come across like mellow and whatever, and it annoys me because I'm not like that. But it's just trying to think of what I want to say and get it out. I'm just trying to concentrate too hard, and it means I can't really show my personality, but I'll work on it. Just gotta get used to speaking to a camera, I guess, which I definitely have gotten better at. I think to start off with, I choked on my words a lot, which I do all the time, but you just don't see it because I cut it out. But I'm definitely getting better. Anyways, thought I'd also say I've finally figured out my long run nutrition. Now, 10 weeks into prep, you'd think I would be able to have had that figured out by now, but it took me a while. I had a food log, which I might have mentioned in the past, but basically I would write down everything that I would have before my runs, including the length of my runs and the timings between all my gels and stuff like that. And this would just help me basically analyze what works well, how many grams of carbs works well. And also the reason why I was doing it is because my stomach was hurting every single long run. So being able to track what I was eating, I'd then be able to see what was upsetting my stomach. Turns out it's my oats that I have in the morning, which is annoying because I quite enjoy my oats before my long runs, but they basically have a lot of fibre in, which I had no idea. It seems so silly. I should have just searched it up. And I don't know why I switched from bagels. Bagels usually work for me. Had them throughout all my Hyrox races as well as previous marathons, but I thought I'd just switch it up throughout the prep. Anyways, figured it out now, so I'll be having bagels before the race on Sunday. And finally, I should hopefully run pain-free, and I can just focus on pushing myself rather than not shitting my pants. But yeah, I'm sure lots of you guys have had similar pains, but yeah, it just seems so silly. A couple of weeks wasted, but we figured it out. The sun is out. You don't realise how much of an effect it has on you, you know? It's finally feeling like summer, seasons changing, and we've still got a bit of a while till summer, but it has such an impact on your mood. I haven't really spoken about it on the channel, but Hannah and I, my girlfriend, we both want to move to Australia next September, so you know, this is what I'm chasing: sun, E-days. You know, it has such a big impact on me.
Probably the plainest bowl of pasta you'll see. Some leftover chicken from the other day and 200 grams of pasta. So I think it's about 1,000 calories, 150 grams of carbs. But yeah, fortunately got to lower the fats, lower the protein. Otherwise I would be having something like pesto or something with it. You definitely can, but I don't want to. I'm going to be eating a lot, so it'll be a lot of calories. So yeah, keeping it simple, keeping it plain, not the best, but it's fuel at the end of the day that's going to get me across that finish line in a quick time. Yeah. So as someone who obsesses about kit, nutrition, things like that to perfect their race day,
here is everything I'm packing to take up with me to Cambridge. So I actually live in Cambridge. I'm from there. We obviously work and live down in London now. So I'm excited to go back, but it means I've got to pack up my stuff. And whilst doing that, I thought I'd show you what I'm taking with me for race day. Now, we'll start off over here. These are things I will be consuming tomorrow and on race day. I'll be having one of these before the race, which has got 90 grams of carbs in, which is the drink mix from Sturka. And then I'll also have one tomorrow with these bars, probably have one of these on race day as well. And then I got these when I ordered my gels the other day, sample packs, but probably take those tomorrow as well. Creatine, obviously, my Puresport Electrolytes, really enjoying these at the moment. They've got 1000 mg of sodium per sachet, probably have 2 of those tomorrow, probably again 2 before the race. It's meant to be, I think it's meant to be like 16 degrees on Sunday, which is nuts because my long run last week, I ran in, I think it was like 2 degrees. So like, I mean, every single run I've done so far has been in the freezing cold. So this will be the first run in heat. So I'm gonna be sweating a lot and it'll make it harder, which isn't ideal, but look, I love the sun. It's been too cold for too long. Puresport supplements. I'm fortunate enough to be given free stuff from Puresport. I can drop some links in my description, but honestly, these are unreal. I've been taking magnesium for a long time, but now trying Puresport's magnesium, I really noticed that I'm less like lethargic and tired in the morning, which some brands can do. And then this stuff, I've got like 3 of these now. They are unreal. They just send you to sleep. I don't know what is in them. I mean, that's what's in them. But within about half an hour, I'm nice and sleepy and tired, as well as reading a book and great night's sleep. Obviously, the Vitamin D3, Cordyceps. These are good for increasing your VO2. So that's one reason why I take them. Now, for the race kit, obviously the BPN endurance hat. I've worn these for all my races, high rocks, marathons, so I'll be wearing that. Bought myself a new Aeroswift Nike singlet, had a black one, thought I'd mix it up. I've been wearing it way too often for all my races, so got a red one this time. My Nike pants, Lululemon shorts, absolutely love these. They're so comfy, breathable. Yeah, I was thinking of getting half tights. Still undecided whether to get half tights for the marathon. They're very, very tight, obviously, which means that it just felt hot and not very comfortable. Whereas these, your things are flowing, more breathability, if that's a word. So I prefer those. Brand new pair of Nike running socks. Honestly, get yourself a proper pair of socks if you don't want to tear up your feet. They make a world of difference. Brand new shoes, the Adios Pro 4s. I'm so excited to wear these. I've got the 3s. Sorry about that. I've got the 3s. These are the 4s. And they are so comfy. Still got the tags on. I haven't run in them yet, but I've worn them. I'll run in them tomorrow. But they are so comfy, which is just nuts. Compared to the last ones, they've seriously improved. The last ones had these like really hard material upper, but now this is a lot softer, which I think just has a bit more give when you're running, which I like. Heart rate monitor, that's just to look back at the data after. I won't actually be looking at my heart rate throughout. And of course, the fuel I'll be taking. So I'll take one of these on the start line, one about 25 minutes in, another 25 minutes, and another 25 minutes. So what, 25 minutes, 50 minutes, and then 115 minutes, which I haven't said what time I'm going to go for yet, but this will literally be for the last couple of minutes of the race. So maybe
Now thinking about that and saying that out loud, I might do it in shorter intervals, so then I have that gel a bit further away from the finish, so I can actually feel it, because I think gels take about 15-20 minutes to hit. But yeah, that is everything that I'm taking with me back up to Cambridge. And yeah, I absolutely love like laying stuff out like this, going through what I've got. Yeah, just gets me really excited for the weekend, you know, properly absorbing all the emotions and excitement for the whole weekend. I was saying earlier, I put something on my Instagram story, like the races only come around a couple of times a year, whereas when you're younger you play competitive sports every weekend, so you've got to enjoy the race that will only last, you know, an hour or two. So you've got to absorb all the emotions and excitement days leading up and days after to make it worthwhile. You know, they don't come around often, so enjoy it, get pumped up, get excited. And yeah, I will see you back in Cambridge for what a beautiful day. It's currently Saturday morning, just got up. It's 9 AM, had a very lazy sleep and lie-in, which was just needed. I got about 8 hours of good quality sleep. You know, those mornings when you wake up and you have no idea where you are. It was lovely, But gonna head down now for breakfast. Bagels, which I brought up from London with me, and electrolytes. Oh, that reminds me, grab my creatine as well, just somewhere buried in here. Yeah, today will just be literally rest, stay off my feet as much as possible, get some stretching in. We are going to go for a sort of 5k gentle shakeout.
Alright, enough itching.
Seconds, half a almond croissant. Oh yeah.
You're supposed to have it cold. I don't think you're supposed to have it cold.
That is so good. Okay. Wow. I've heard they're amazing. That really, really slaps. Yo, whoa. How dare she? So that's breakfast. 600 calories, 60 grams carbs. But yeah, today's food will just be mainly drink mixes, light stuff, so not too heavy on the pastas and rices and stuff, so don't feel heavy and bloated tomorrow. But yeah, lots of bagels and drink mixes. So gonna head to the shop now, grab some Lucozades. So much easier, puts less stress on the stomach and stuff. So big tip, get your carbs through your drinks. Just on the way back from the shops now, picked up some more carby bits, some bagels. You can never have too many bagels. But cameraman there, Hannah, my girlfriend, has just got herself a last minute place to Cambridge Half as well. So that'll be our third half marathon we'll be running together on Sunday. So how are you feeling, Hannah?
Feeling good. We'll obviously be running it together. I mean, I'll be 2 steps ahead of him all the way. This actually marks a year since Hayden and I's first proper race together. Well, in general, actually.
Yeah.
This time last year we did our first ever half marathon.
Which was the Cambridge Half. What time did you get?
I got 1:47. I was really ill. I just did not enjoy it at all. I couldn't breathe, was really sick. Hayden, what did you get? 134?
I got 134, 135. I'll put up the Strava time.
Yeah.
But it'll be really interesting to see how far we've come in a year.
But what's crazy is that the pace I'll be running tomorrow for my marathon, like as a marathon pace, is quicker than the pace I did my first ever half marathon a year ago today.
Time for some lunch. Honestly, feels like we've just stopped eating. We only ate about 2 hours ago because we got up late for breakfast, but carb loading, so can't waste any time. I've been counting my calories today and my carbs, and I'm only at 250 carbs, and it's already 1 o'clock. So if I'm planning on wanting to get to about 800, I've got a long way to go. So very much feels like a eating contest today, but. So I thought I would go into a bit of detail about the strategy and what time I'm going to go for tomorrow and how I'm going to achieve that as well. So I haven't really put too much thought into what I want to do, but my previous PB is 1 hour and 22 minutes and 30 seconds. That was at the start of prep, as you guys saw in my first video. So obviously I would like to beat that tomorrow. Tomorrow is obviously a full race simulation to get me used to Paris, but obviously it is a test of how hard I can push myself, and also it will benefit me in terms of my training. You know, half marathon at a very quick pace, so it'll be good training. Anyways, so you basically go onto the Garmin app, and then you go on to more, training and planning, Puresport strategies, create Puresport strategy, select race distance, half marathon. And yeah, so this tool is so helpful at being able to keep you on track for your pace. It'll tell you whether you're slower than your pace, behind your, ahead of your pace. So for me, I find it super helpful. So put in my time there, and then what's good as well is you can choose whether you want positive or negative split. Hopefully I'm not positive splitting. I'll choose to negative split, and then you can basically choose how big of a range it is. For instance, starting off at 4:29 pace and finishing at 3:14. That's kind of ambitious. That's for me. I always like to start out slower, find my rhythm, and then speed up and finish strong.
You're filming me now after I've done 2?
This is your first attempt.
Are you kidding me?
Go. Hey. So, Hannah and I are about to go and do our shakeout run, but first we are going to get in some stretching, do some rollouts, loosen up a bit. Shakeout run time, just 5k, easy, nothing silly. Maybe like 100, 200 meters of strides, you know, just prime the legs. Yeah, nothing silly. What a day. It's about 14 degrees right now, which feels like 20 odd degrees because we've been used to cold weather lately, but I think it'll be about this temperature tomorrow, so just perfect really. But yeah, in the countryside, out of London.
How are we feeling?
So we are just heading back now. Just had last supper at home with my mum and my brother. Last pasta dish and garlic bread, which takes my calories for the day to 4,600 and I think about 850 grams of carbs. I'll put it up on the screen of what I had, but it's safe to say I'm feeling very full right now, which is a good thing. And yeah, gonna head back home, literally put our feet up, do some stretching, have our sleepy stuff, sleepy tea, magnesium, unwind, and then get a good 8 or 9 hours sleep tonight, and we'll be up 6 AM tomorrow bright and early. Sunrise is unreal. Right, so just woken up, 6 AM, race in 3.5 hours, so it is go time. Got to get everything prepped and ready, food as soon as you wake up. So I have my bagels, I've got 2 bagels on the go now, and then I'll have my scoop creatine, 90 grams of carbs, this drink mix, and 2 sachets of the Puresport Electrolytes, because it's going to be a hot one today. Oh yeah, and a lot of this on my bagels. How you feeling? Pumped up? Let's eat. I'm heavy.
Taking that time right behind my back, and I'm talking to myself.
No, just of me. So, I've got 20 minutes till I've got to get to my wave. I've just been going off, doing my own stretches, warm-ups. I don't like to do it, go around people, get a bit nervous, but so I go off some quiet side streets and do my own dynamic stretches and stuff. But I'm undecided whether to take my phone or not, because I sort of just want to lock in. Don't want to have to worry about filming, but obviously I do want to get some content and stuff as well. But I don't know. One concern is it is hot. It's hot. Like, it's already about 11, 12 degrees. And 2 weeks ago doing my long run, it was 2 degrees. So it's different conditions today, but here's what it is. But yeah, if I don't film, I'll see you guys on the other side.
1,742.
Yeah, summer, common, so yeah, it's unbelievable.
It comes on the retreat today, so we're not going to get sunburned.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Nice work, Eddie. Good job, man. There goes one of those bananas.
Well done, Heidi! Keep on running!
So hot.
Too hot!
So hot. So hot.
Well done, Hayden!
one, and then she wanted two.
Just finished it now. It was all about racing, then it was just going.
Every second counts. Nice one, Ellen.
Look at that finish line. Don't look at that water. Keep going.
Come on, dude, this is the crown. You've got this, Ian. So
Too hot.
You're in a fortunate position. Come on.
Too hot.
Congratulations. Congratulations. I was actually coming to meet you.
Go on, Hannah! Let's go, Hannah!
So I thought I'd just come on here quickly to do a little debrief of my half marathon today. Obviously got a PB, so I was pretty happy with that. I do think I just set out to go a bit quicker, but first 10k negative split, and then got to about 11-12k, and I just knew that I probably couldn't go any quicker without blowing up. Been training in temperatures of like 1-2 degrees in London the last couple of weeks, like everybody else, and today it was like 15-16, so that definitely took me by surprise and made it a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, overall super happy. My nutrition for the first time worked, like no stomach problems at all. Gels were good. I had a gel every 20 minutes. The last gel did struggle to get down because it was so hot. My mouth was really dry, so just trying to get it down is hard. But yeah, I think the only key takeaway from this is I've got to lose a bit of weight. I did feel a bit heavy on my feet towards the end. I struggled to kick at the end there, and I want to be able to finish strong, but today it was definitely just hanging there and not fall off. But yeah, pretty happy with it. 1 month and 3 days to go, so what's that, 5 weeks, just under 5 weeks to Paris. So a couple more big weeks of training and then D-Day. But yeah, nice one. Ciao.